Does Arena Breakout have bot players? And you may be thinking bot players like this, but we're actually talking about bot players like this. So what are they? And how do we know if they're bot players or if they're real players? I've got a few ideas and I've got a few suggestions, and I think I might have an idea why they're putting bot players in Arena Breakout. Arena Breakout Infinite has not come out and explicitly said that they're putting bot players in the game, but there's some very good tales, and a lot of people believe that they are. And guys, I notice a lot of you guys that watch the content aren't subscribed. So if you do like the content, please feel free to hit that subscribe button right there somewhere. I would appreciate it, and maybe you'd even be considered of joining the other 40 members that we have here on the channel. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Every membership and every subscription helps me keep going and keep creating content for this channel. I appreciate you guys, and let's get into it. Now, with that being said, we do have a couple games that go this route, such as Asanzo, and we also have another game which is really well known to everybody, Players Unknown Battleground. Both of those have bot players in them. I'm not 100% certain that they admit to it, but they both have bot players in them, and I've seen them for myself. Now, for games like Asanzo, I think it's mainly used because the player base is so low, and it allows people to get into games with other players. But there's also a lot of bot players too. When it comes to Arena Breakout, it's very more of a question of why. Why? And I think mainly the reason why is I don't think it's the player base. The player base seems to be fairly strong overall. I think it's more to give players that aren't as good as other players a chance to feel good about themselves and keep them into the game. I think that's what bot players in Arena Breakout Infinite is for. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. I do believe they're in the game. I've seen some stuff, and I've even made some content here on the channel where I've showed off me beating them to death with some shovels, and I will show that to y'all shortly. Now, you can go to Reddit and you can see players that are happy about it, players that think it's the worst thing ever, and it's a lot of both. There's nobody in the middle. I'm kind of more on the side of, I think it's a good thing because it gives players that maybe aren't as great as others a chance to get a kill, a chance to keep their morale high, a chance to keep that person in this game. And that's what we need. We need people to stay in the game. We need to keep people interested in the game. We need to keep people happy with the game. I know that a lot of the chads are like, well, they ain't got no fucking loot from me. It don't matter, dude. You're not the only person playing the game. Nobody cares about you, alright? Am I wrong? I don't think so. Now, where I do see an issue with this is, though, when it gets outside of normal raids, when it gets into lockdown, forbidden, or anything above, that does become an issue. Because those players playing that has spent the time earning the coin to build that gear kit, has spent the time building their skill up to where they feel comfortable playing with other players. And people still feel comfortable playing with other players in normal, and you do run into other players in normal. But what I'm saying is, when it gets to the position of lockdown plus, there should be no bots. Because unless they're coming in with good gear, now if they're coming in with top quality gear, fuck yeah, send all the bots you want, I'll take them. I sign up, I'll take them. But the problem is, when we run into bots right now, as far as I've ran into bots, they've all been running shitty weapons like pistols and some dumbass loot. Like, who picks up notepads? Nobody picks up notepads. That is where it becomes an issue, in my opinion. Now, let's look at a couple clips that are from my own personal live stream that I do here almost every day. And we're going to look at a couple of them because at first I always took a little bit of offense when people said that those were bot players. Because, like, I could clearly see them. They had name tags on them. They were in player uniforms. That was before that I believed that there was bot players in the game, in which now I'm almost 100% certain there's bot players in the game. Let's take a look. Hang on, guys. You better run, motherfucker. So something that I've noticed with these videos is When you hear a lot of crazy gunfire and with it going between the player and the scav, chances are that's going to be a bot player. I don't know about you guys, but I don't really shoot all that much at scavs. I typically can get a quick and easy headshot with it, and I'd imagine that's pretty well normal for everybody. I'm not that great at the game by any means, so that just seems to be a number one teller for you guys. And in this next clip, you'll see one that takes off running and then drops to a knee. Why would you do that when you're being chased by somebody with a fucking shovel? Why? So I think that's our answer, guys. We got bots in the game. Oh my god, dude. Are you fucking kidding me right now? And as you guys see, I was super excited during that last clip. I mean, who wouldn't be? I haven't been playing the game all that long at this point. I didn't know there's bot players in this game. But now looking back at it after I've had a couple 100 hours in the game, I'm like, yeah, that's not normal. That's not normal. For one, who carries in the M96 for one? That's like the most garbage gun in the game. And who the fuck would stop running and kneel right in front of somebody chasing them with a shovel? That just don't seem to make a whole lot of sense. With that being said, guys, I 100% believe there's bots in the game. Actually, I don't even believe it. I know there's bots in the game. And I think a lot of you guys know that too. As always, guys, if y'all enjoyed the content, please feel free to give me a like. That would greatly help me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know about some of your bot encounters. And what do you think about the bots? I appreciate you guys. Hope y'all have a good one. I'll catch y'all on the next.